Hi, I'm Anne Marie Berger. Here in the 314, we do a lot of things really well. And spring, it's our time to shine. We have baseball, soccer, Forest Park. The jewel in our crown here, it's about to bloom. And many of us go all in on a religious tradition, whether we follow it or not. Each Friday during Lent, Catholics are called to abstain from eating meat on Fridays. And we know what that means. Fish fries. Lenten fish fries in St. Louis are a big draw, and not just for Catholics. Anyone looking for fried fish, a cold beer, and good company are welcome. And you have your pick. No matter where you are in the St. Louis region, you can find one. Now, I've never heard anyone use the word competition in reference to the holy season's fish fry industry. But offering something unique to your menu doesn't hurt. I'm in the kitchen at St. Cecilia's Catholic Church in South St. Louis as they prep for their Lenten fish fry. And while I'm sure the fish is delicious, the big draw here is the made-from-scratch Mexican fare.
Yesterday we started with the tamales. Today is the chiles, and tomorrow, well, of course, it's the big day, but we also make the quesadillas. All of those things are made fresh, so we do it on the spot.
St. Cecilia's Mexican fish fry requires 3 days of food prep before they open their doors to the more than 1,200 hungry visitors each week. That's 3 days of volunteers for 6 weeks.
I would say we have at least 100 volunteers, over the course of the 3 days.
Heather Seavey is the business manager for the church. She also runs this fish fry and manages the massive grocery list. To give you an idea, each week she orders 50 pounds of onions, 8 cases of poblano peppers, 11 cases of cheese.
I mean, it's just a lot. I mean, I order 10 cases of tomatoes each week, and that goes into the pico and the salsa and the sauce for the chili. So, I mean, it's a lot.
St. Cecilia's is located in South St. Louis between Grand and Interstate 55. Masses have been celebrated at this neighborhood church since 1907, but it was in 2005, after many Spanish-speaking immigrants made this church theirs, the parish received a new designation.
At that time, we became a personal parish for Spanish-speaking members of the Archdiocese. We don't have a geographical territory. If you're Spanish-speaking, this is your parish.
This designation is more than just offering Spanish masses on Sunday. They receive new Americans from Latin countries, and using St. Vincent de Paul and other resources, help them find housing and jobs so they can call St. Louis home. What about English as a second language? So you've got kids that are coming here for school. They're learning English, but their parents might not be.
Correct. We do have an ESL program that's run strictly by volunteers, which is really nice, for adults in the evenings on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So that's helpful, but we struggle all the time with how can we serve a community that has English-speaking children and non-English speaking parents. So trying to find formation and programming for both to bring them together is a struggle. I mean, it's a challenge to us all the time.
It's a challenge, but they have found success. And not just connecting generations within the same family, they're connecting different cultures within the same community.
In 2005 comes and we become Spanish speaking, and we're we need to do something that is going to highlight both communities, where both communities are working together. So that's when we were okay, fish fry.
I went to grade school here years ago, and I'm definitely going to get all the Mexican food. I'm not going to get cod, I'm not going to get fish, and I'm not going to get shrimp. I'm going to get what represents them.
Since 2008, tens of thousands of people have stood in line to experience this authentic Mexican fish fry. You know it's a big deal when there's merch. What do you think's at a Mexican fish fry?
Hopefully quesadillas. I'm excited for that. I don't really know. I haven't looked at the menu yet, so.
Some tamales, chili.
Tamales, ooh, exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it all.
And they're not only celebrating their Latin community, they've created a much-needed source of revenue for their church and school.
Our buildings are old. Our church needs a new roof.
We are not a wealthy community, so it's a way that we have to keep our roof on our head, so to keep our house, the house of our Lord.
Is it fun?
Oh yeah, I mean, you get to talk. Of course, we're in Lent, so.
You don't want to have too much fun.
Exactly.
We had no idea that it was going to be what it is.
And it takes a lot of work, but we do it with a lot of love.
So it was so cool that, this had grown into this amazing thing. So yeah, it really is like, I didn't know I was going to get emotional, but yeah, it really was like, this is what we wanted to do. Like, this is our community, and they need, here we are.
For Living St. Louis, I'm Anne Marie Berger.